다 잡았는데 아씨 그 한 번 실수로 맞아가지고. 내려와. 광전사 써야겠다 그냥. 아. 왜? 내려와. 됐어. 광전사 금방 잡어. 이게 오크의 힘이지. 막타! 이씨. 잡았어.
I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me.
이게 죽은 게 아니에요. 1차전. 도망갔지. 광전사가 역시 진짜 쎄. 내 화살 몇 발을 쏘게 만들고. 안기어하고 대화를 합시다. 이번에 블레이드 루트를 안 타고. 광전사는 하루에 한 번 쓸 수 있어요. 하루에. 근데 뭐 하루에 한 번이라고 해도 솔직히 이거 해가지고 24시간 대기하면 되잖아. 그러니까 이렇게 그냥 해서 쓰면은 그냥 무한대로 쓰는 거예요. 버서커. 아, 파르스낙스하고 대화를 안 했구나. 대화를 했어야 돼. 클리어 스카이.
Lot Congrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
알두인이 어디로 도망갔소?
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus.
알두인을 잡기 위해서는 알두인의 측근을 하나 사로잡아야 돼. 그게 바로 어다빙!
Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in
불쌍한
Whiterun,
오다빙.
Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
화이트랜의 영주한테 설득을 해야 되죠. 왜냐면 자기네 도시에 드래곤을 잡는다는 게 솔직히 좀 그렇잖아.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
드래곤의 쉼터가 드래곤을 잡아 가두기 위해 지어졌다.
Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz.
시발?
He did not even remember his own
시랄.
name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak.
박.
The Hofkossayun
어제
has been
박지성
known
결혼했죠.
as Dragon's Reach ever since.
지성이도 결혼하는데. 당신은 회색의 현자를 이끄는군.
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
100년 만에 사람이 처음 와서 반가워서 저렇게 말을 많이 하는
on the
거야.
Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
일주일에 한 번 말하기도 힘든데.
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master: Fus, Faim, and Yol.
푸스.
It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the world,
푸스로다가 짱이죠.
so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
됐어 이제. 거침없는 힘. 저게 좀 세졌죠?
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
빨리 알려줘 빨리.
Upon that is fine.
언겁의 영혼.
Let that meaning fill you. Which calls to you in your tongue.
불.
That think of this as the fire
내부의 화형.
builds in your soul.
됐어 너하고는 할 얘기 없다.
In your breath.
다 뽑아먹을 만큼 뽑아먹었다.
Mora.
다 뽑아먹었어요. 2단계.
What will you burn? What will
아 가는데도 계속 얘기해. 화이트랜의 영주와 대화하기 이거죠. 하지만 이제 메인캐는 여기까지만 진행을 딱 하고 드래곤본으로 가겠습니다. 메인캐는 맨 마지막에 하고 드래곤본 고고고. 용은 화이트런에 이제 오다빙을 사로잡으면 그때 용을 탈 수 있어요.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside.
근데 말 어디 갔지? 바깥에 있나? 드래곤본 해도 용 탈 수 있을걸? 근데 별거 없어. 잘 안 타게 돼요. 가자. 드래곤본으로 레벨업을 하고 갈까? 이번에 지구력을 한번 올려줄까? 체력 특성 2개가 있는데 58이네 60이 돼야 이걸 빨리 찍는데 이게 있어야 되는데 왜 안 올라가지냐 이거. 솔츠하임 모로인드로 갑시다.
Too bad. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it.
간만에
It's
모로인드
an island
구경하러.
northeast of here. Has a small dark elf town called Raven Rock, and a handful of Nords living in Skal Village. But I'm not going back there. There's something wrong about that place. It's hard to explain.
왜 돌아가지 않는
I
거지?
remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole
비락식혜 만나러
days like
가야지.
that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
당신은 나를 데려다 줘야 하오.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not
맞고
going
갈래?
back
그냥
there.
갈래? 설득.
All right.
오, 설득
Have a
성공.
point. Taking you back
돈
to find
굳었다, 야.
out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
돈 굳었어. 간만에 보는 모로인드.
Well, here we are.
레이븐락.
This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
여기가 드래곤볼이 정말 잘 만든 DLC야. 퀘도 정말 많고 새로운 아이템도 많고 능력도 많이 얻고 미락에 대한 정보를 찾기.
So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
미락을 찾고 있어.
Mirak,
그럼 비락은
I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim.
레이븐락은 스카이림이 아니죠.
While you're here, you will be
모로인드.
expected to abide by our laws.
엘더스크롤 3탄이 모로인드인데 거기 지역이에요. 누구인지는 알고 있어.
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
근데 이제 모로인드에서 게임할 때 나왔던 지역은 아닌 것 같고 약간 좀 변두리인 것 같아요. 여기가. 나도 세계관을 완벽하게 몰라서.
I don't think so. I'm not. The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think. I'm not sure what. Remember, we are watching you.
Watching you.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our.
얘들 옷이
This
그거잖아.
may be the frontier. We've still got rules.
여기 상인이 돈 좀 많이 갖고 있을 텐데. 지금 퇴근했나 보네요. 밤이라서. 출근하세요. 아저씨
Oh, hello. You looking for a handout or something?
비라가 알고 있어?
That's not someone who lives in Raven Rock, I don't think. But it sounds so familiar. Maybe. I can't help but think of some sort of temple on the island. Why would that be? Next time, then.
아저씨 어디 갔대? 아씨 왜 안 나오지? 나왔다.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
곡괭이? 나 더 좋은 곡괭이 있는데 마인크래프트 곡괭이 이거 사.
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
경비병한테
I
얘기해보지.
prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
여기서 새로운 광석이 나오죠.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin?
어?
Still spending his nights at the
야,
Ragged
얘가
Flag trying to
델빈
win Vex's heart?
동생이었구나. 도둑길드의 수집품 모으는 델빈 말놀이라고 있는데 걔 동생이었어.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing.
멀리
Can you
떨어져
imagine?
사는군.
Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
전혀 없다고?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle.
도둑길드가 이 지역에 뭔가 문제라도?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all
내가
alone
도둑길드
out here
수장인데
with no one to
내가
watch
모르는
my
일이 있을
back.
리가 없어.
And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
당신은 뭘 했어?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
그가 뭔가를 훔쳐갔다는 거군.
That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
에스몬드는 어딨지?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers, but he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse a coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
내가 찾아오지.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
됐어. 뭘 곡괭이도
It's
받아다
the only
주고.
tool. Not many of those beauty. The one Cretius borrowed came from the Skull Village up north.
이제 이 스탈림이라는 광석을 얻을 수 있는데 스탈림으로도 활 만들 수 있죠. 이게 아마 에보니하고 동급인가? 데드릭하고 동급인가? 기억이 잘 안 나.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
뭐 이제 얘네들은 돈이 좀 많이 갖고 있어. 돈이 많아. 그래서 여기서는 좀 팔만해요. 뭘 갖고 있어도.
You tell Cretius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
얘도
Want to buy anything? Or just
Mining gear? No.
얘한테
However,
쾌를
I used to sell
받아놓고
East Empire pendants until I ran
펜던트
out.
모으는 거.
It's an amulet.
이게
that
500원씩
was made
주나?
They
갖고
gave
올
them to their
때마다?
workers as an incentive at one point. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. They could be anywhere on the island.
곳곳에 있는
Mines might be a
펜던트를
good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you just what you see here.
얘도 돈이 한 1,500원 있죠. 엘프제 화살, 에보니 화살 챙기고. 이거 자파상이라서 종류별로 다 있어요.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no.
얘한테 화살 좀 사고.
Find my pin. The finest weapons and armor.
글래스 화살, 노르딕 화살은 사지 말고. 스탈림 화살. 오. 공격력이 20이면 에보니하고 동급이네.
You tell Crushes he better get that
SRD님
pickaxe
팬가입
back to me,
고맙습니다.
or else.
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in it? Well, take a look at what I have, and maybe we can make
얘는
it.
54원.
Next time you're hungry.
자, 캐를 볼까? 성소를 조사하기. 여기네요.
Bye. I always have plenty of food for sale.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Alchemical supplies?
빨리 그걸 얻어야 되는데. 무리를 걷는 신발. 대박이죠, 그 신발이.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others here. Very interesting. May I
아,
ask
이 노래
what
진짜
it is
좋아.
you're doing here?
모로윈드 배경음악이 진짜 좋아. 미락을 찾고 있어.
Mirak, Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place. Oh, wait, I recall. That makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years.
미락의 존재를 알게 되면 깜짝 놀랄걸.
I'm not sure. It is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island.
고대 폐허가 있다는 거지.
If I were you,
오케이.
I'd look there.
이 사람들은 뭘 하고 있어? 여기서 뭘 만드는데? 이상한 거대한 기둥을.
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish. That's that.
얘들이 뭔가 이렇게
will cease to be.
뭔가에 홀린 듯이 막 이렇게 일을 하고 있어. 이런 게 이제 뭐 여기 솔츠하임 곳곳에 이 레이븐락 곳곳에 있는데 뭔가 이렇게 홀린 듯이 정신병 걸린 것처럼. 저기서 이제 능력을 얻을 수 있지, 저 기둥에서. 나도 드래곤볼을 한 번밖에 안 해봐가지고. 여기 지도도 상당히 좀 커요. 드래곤볼 전체 지도인데 상당히 크죠. 무한의 간식님 팬가입 고맙습니다. 위치가 굉장히 멀잖아. 여기서부터 이렇게 가야 되는데.
I've sworn to keep Councillor Morvain safe, and I intend.
캔은 다니다가 저절로 받으면 받아서 합시다. 직선으로 못 가. 여기 다 기둥이 있어가지고 돌아서 가야 돼요. 자, 여기서는 섀도우 미어를 못 쓰기 때문에 아바크를 써야 되죠. 저것도 열났어야지 저거. 저 진흙인간들. 저 도와줘야 돼. 은신 저거 체력이 어마어마해. 저번에도 전설로 했을 때 쟤네 진짜 안 죽어가지고. 피 안 빠지는 거 봐. 와, 씨. 미안. 어쩌지? 어쩌긴 뭘 어째. 아 비겨. 자꾸 사선에 서 있어요.
No other way it could end.
선전포고. 레이븐 락 묘세에 전한다. 오씨, 선전포고를. 이 아저씨 어디 갔어요?
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this
도대체
farm
이것들은
alive.
뭡니까? 이상한
Wish I could
생물이네.
have said some of the veteran guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I
화산재라니.
don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
이 오래된 농장에 오게 된 이유는
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
기꺼이 도와주겠소. 보수를 준다면.
I think I could talk the councillor into paying you, and I could use an extra pair of hands. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more veteran guard.
돈만 주면 전 다 합니다. 뭘 하면 되죠?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
아티우스 농장에서 단서를 찾기.
Discover anything unusual.
이거부터 합시다. 단서는 아까 그 쪽지지. 이거 지가 죽여놓고 지가 루팅을 하네.
Have you found something?
이 노트를 발견했어.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Falks Carius, but that's impossible.
불가능하다니 어째서?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled
이미
the
죽은
place.
장군이라고?
There's no way he could still be alive.
그럼 언데드? 내가 뭘 하면 되지?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
프로스트모스. 폭스 카리우스 장군을 죽이기. 어디지? 가깝네요. 오케이.
Carius sounds out of his mind.
그리고 여기 아주 중요한 캐가 하나 여기 위에 있죠. 요 위에 발굴 현장이 하나 있는데 이 캐는 사이드 캐인데 꼭 해야 되는 캐예요. 아 잠깐만. 제게. 약간 아래를 써야 되나? 에이. 알레가 고맙다. 곱등이. 아씨. 이거 연습 좀 해야 되는데 마리에서 쏘는 법. 진짜 쏘기 힘들어 마리에서. 또 졸라 힘들죠. 약간 위를 쏴야 돼. 이렇게 관역대로 쏘면 안 맞고. 여기에 발굴 현장이 있죠. 이 쾌는 무조건 해야 됩니다. 이 쾌. 이게 굉장히 중요한 쾌인데, 사이드 쾌인데 드래곤볼에서 가장 핵심인 사이드 쾌예요. 보상이 어마어마하기 때문에.
Just leave me.
문제라도 있습니까?
With me? What's the matter with you?
존나 불쌍한 놈이야 이
I've just
새끼.
had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts.
It probably can't.
얘 CEO인데 돈이 없어가지고 유적 발굴을 못하는 불쌍한 놈.
Name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland.
여기서 주는 갑옷 세트가 굉장히 좋아요. 무리를 걷는 신발도 주고 용원도 가르쳐주고. 물론 근데 돈이 좀 들어. 왜냐면 일꾼을 내가 사서 투자를 해야 되기 때문에. 무슨 일이 발생했지?
You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things.
이 캐는 자동으로 생기는 캐가 아니라서 직접 찾아와야 돼요.
Dug out a pile of the
그래서
stuff.
그냥 모르고 지나가는 사람들도 꽤 많이 있지. 그러니까 꼭 하는 게 좋은 캐예요.
Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash.
이제 여기를 땅을 파내가지고 점점 동굴을 얘가 만들어. 그래서 그 동굴을 계속 탐험해서 이제 전설 세트를 하나씩 이제 구하는 그런 식인데 광부를 고용하면 되지 않소. 하지만 돈이 없지.
You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 centimes on this. Takes
그래서 나보고 투자를 하라는 거죠. 나 돈 많아. 이럴 줄 알고 오리지널에서 돈 많이 벌어왔어. 가진 돈이 좀 있는데 이제 1,000골드, 2,000골드, 5,000골드 이렇게 막 올라가죠 돈이.
We can sort out the details of our arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold?
여기 있어.
It's all here.
이제 기다리다 보면 다른 캐를 하다 보면 편지가 딱 와요. 그때 가면 돼요.
I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you. Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon.